Well, good Thursday morning, South Central. We are expected to see the return to some rain showers. In fact, across the state, we are talking about a cooler, cloudier weather pattern taking hold. A lot to talk about as we close out this weekend, or close out this week and welcome in the weekend. But giving you a live look at what we're seeing outside, we continue to hold on to those mostly cloudy to overcast skies for South Central. You can see not much in the way of sunshine can be expected. And as a result of that, we're going to see our afternoon highs about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than what we experienced this last weekend when those temperatures warmed into the upper 50s and the lower 60s. But in terms of what we're seeing when it comes to that wetter weather, you can see really for the first couple of months of this year, we have seen those the precipitation remaining slightly above average. January, of course, we saw that widespread snowfall. You can see as we welcomed in February as well as March, things began to dry out, and then we saw that another burst of snow as we started off April. And since then, we've kind of been on the drier and sunnier side, but things are beginning to change as we welcome in this wetter weather pattern that's not only going to impact South Central, but a large portion of the state. In fact, the entire state as a whole will see a slight tilt towards wetter weather. Now, April and May tends to be on the drier side for much of Alaska, but with this slight tilt towards wetter weather, that does not mean we're going to see all day, everyday rain. It just means that we have a better opportunity of holding on to those wetter conditions through at least the first week to 2 weeks of the month as we hold on to those active, that active stormy pattern. As far as those flood watches across the state, we continue to see that through the Copper River Basin. One good thing we are expecting to see, though, is improving conditions for many of the rivers across the eastern interior. In fact, the Yukon River has already officially entered breakup, or seen breakup occurring as that ice jam that led to some flooding concerns near Eagle that's pushed downstream, broken away, and we're seeing not much in the way of runs of ice out near Eagle. Now, out towards the Tanana River near as you head towards Manly Hot Spring, there was a flood watch that was set to expire at 4 p.m. Likely just saw that come to an end as that ice jam that was 6 miles downstream, that's no longer a concern. And of course, we continue to talk about the Copper River Basin, where we're seeing some flooding concerns. That flood watch has been extended through Monday evening for that snowmelt causing a large rise on those small streams, more so out towards Moose Creek. Now, the good news with breakup this year is it's not expected to be anything like the historic season we saw last year, where we saw significant ice jams as well as some of that flooding that did occur throughout parts of Alaska. This year, really trending more towards a thermal breakup for the eastern interior, while western Alaska will actually see the likelihood for more ice jam concerns. So the latest observation showing that breakup occurred Wednesday evening along the Yukon River. The Buckland River, beginning to see those water levels steadily rising. We're seeing some flows of ice moving down stream as well, so certainly going to be watching Buckland and areas up against Buckland River, the Kuskokwim River, the Yukon River down through southwest Alaska. That's where we're going to begin to watch for some ice jam concerns as well. So as we continue to see these warmer conditions, we're going to begin to see more of the ice flows likely leading to some ice jam concerns. So Riverwatch 2024 well underway. Now, this overall cooler weather pattern that we're about to experience for the state is leading to a delayed breakup for some parts of western and southwest Alaska. So any days that we tend to get more of that sunnier, warmer conditions, that's where we're going to see that better likelihood for some of those ice jams to begin to form. So certainly going to watch that here over the next week or so. Temperature-wise this morning, you can see sunshine out west, 41 in Nome, 24 degrees in Kotzebue. We're still seeing winter conditions along the slope. In fact, spring has yet to emerge for the slope region. 2 degrees in Dead Horse, 19 in Ukqiavik, and then you can see out towards southeast, we've got those temperatures in the 40s and the 50s. We're actually talking about both today and tomorrow. Temperatures in southeast will warm into the lower 60s. Not the same story here in South Central. Again, remember, we're going to be about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than what we saw this last weekend, and that's largely due to the cloudier conditions and the rain that we're going to see across South Central. And not everyone will see that rain, but we are still expected to hold on to those clouds. Notice inland areas of South Central largely on the drier side. Both today and tomorrow will be drier for us, while the Gulf Coast region sees that better chance for some rain. In fact, we've already seen over a ½ inch of rain for Kodiak, Seward, just some light showers, and then from Portage out towards Whittier, we've seen 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of rainfall. Between today and Friday evening, we could see a total of 1 to 2 inches of rainfall for western Prince William Sound, the southern Kenai, as well as out towards Kodiak. Elsewhere across the state, not much in the way of rain. We're really favoring this wetter weather from the Aleutians through southwest Alaska and eventually southeast as we welcome in next week. And you can see that as we progress through the rest of this week into the weekend. Notice rain continuing to build through the Gulf of Alaska. Again, today and tomorrow for southeast will be sunny weather, so get outside and enjoy it with that return to some rain as we welcome in the latter half of the weekend. Meanwhile, out towards the Aleutians, rain, winds, and yes, we're talking about some snow as well can be expected as we close the door on this week and welcome in the weekend. Of course, that better chance for snow, wintry mix will occur tonight into tomorrow morning as those temperatures dip into the low to mid 30s, and even parts of southwest Alaska could see that potential as well, where we hold on to some of those cooler conditions. So yeah, we're still seeing that springtime warmth slowly but surely building into the state, but this cloudier weather pattern and rain will keep temperatures slightly cooler than what we have been experiencing. So there's that wetter weather you can see returning to South Central again today and tomorrow. Largely dry for inland areas despite the cloud coverage that we will see, and then by this weekend into next week we'll begin to see some of that rain building inland. Saturday could bring some periodic rain showers. Now by Tuesday we could be talking about some widespread rain across South Central. Those highs today topping out in the upper 40s and lower 50s across South Central. There's those 60s out towards southeast, and then you can see along the slope, again, still waiting for spring to arrive for you. Those temperatures have been staying in the teens for highs with overnight lows near zero, even seeing some sub-zero values, sub-zero wind chills as low as about 22 below. So expecting to see some 20s in the forecast through next week, but for now we're still holding on to those wintertime conditions, and you can see out west some sunshine is in the forecast. Now that 7 days showing that the cloudy weather conditions will keep our highs in the upper 40s and lower 50s. Now daily rain showers will stay with us. The 3 days highlighted, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, are our 3 best opportunities of seeing rain for Anchorage. Meanwhile, coastal regions, you'll see that daily chance for showers, and those temperatures again staying in the low to mid 50s, overnight lows in the 40s. Not looking likely that we're going to see any 60s in the forecast for the foreseeable future, but as we head beyond the second week of May, we could see some warmer conditions returning back to South Central and much of the state. But for now, that cooler weather as well as wetter conditions will remain with us, so enjoy what limited sunshine we'll see due to the topography across South Central. You're going to have some of those areas that defy the odds, and we'll see that peaks of sunshine, so you certainly want to take advantage of that because the overall weather pattern again is cloudy. We'll have more on that coming up in the noon show as well as in the evening newscast. For now, enjoy this springtime weather as well as that green up that is occurring across South Central, and have a great Thursday.